Last month, County Executive Jan Gardner announced several initiatives aimed at protecting and preserving forests, our environment, and historical elements within Frederick County. Just a few weeks ago, Executive Gardner announced plans to refresh the county's Rural Roads program. During her public information briefing that was held on Thursday, February 20th, Executive Gardner said that our rural roads offer outstanding views of rolling farmland and natural features, and they provide access to our historic resources. She wants to focus on these hidden gems and what can be done to enhance their appeal while ensuring safe travel for residents and visitors. Executive Gardner initiated the Rural Roads Program reboot by hosting a Rural Roads Program Roundtable. The roundtable consisted of representatives from the Roads Board, the Bicycle and Pedestrian Advisory Committee, the Parks and Recreation Commission, and the Historic Preservation Commission, as well as members from the Farm Bureau, Friends of Our Rural Roads, members from Tourism, staff from the Division of Public Works, Council President MC Keegan-Ayer, and more. The roundtable was a great way to revamp the program, as participants discussed how to best reshape the program so that it balances the unique maintenance needs of the often unpaved scenic roadways with the community's goals to preserve and protect the scenic and historical qualities of the roads and nearby land. Participants considered adding new roads as well as excluding roads out of the program, how to promote the roads for tourism, like the covered bridges of Frederick County, and the priorities that should be considered when maintaining these special roadways. Many residents also spoke about what it's like to live along a designated rural road. County Executive Jan Gardner and Frederick County officials led Congressman David Trone and Rick Larsen on a tour of Transit's electrical buses and their solar array that powers the buses. Congressman Trone of Maryland's 6th District and Congressman Larsen of Washington State wanted to learn how Frederick County is utilizing solar energy to power buildings, as well as electric buses for public transportation. They visited the county on Friday, February 28th. County Executive Gardner was pleased to share what the county has done in renewable energy efforts, particularly solar. I had a chance to speak with Congressman Trone and Congressman Larsen. Let's hear what they had to say about their tour.
It was great to see the new electric buses that have been put into service here up in Frederick County and understand the economics, behind that. So it's fascinating to learn a little bit higher cost of acquisition, great federal funding, almost 80%, then 10% from the state, 10% local. But we've got here $50-some thousand per bus per year in savings. So we're saving money, and we're also working with the environment. And then we had a chance to go out to the landfill, and we got to see the solar array that powers the buses and also provides power to 7 different municipal buildings in Frederick. So roughly 20% of those buildings' power is coming out of that solar array. So we got a really great green story here. And also look at maybe other towns. Hagerstown, certainly Montgomery County, can all benefit from bus rapid transit and more electric bus type service.
This is still very much a learning experience for me. I'm on the Transportation and Infrastructure Committee in the U.S. Congress, and so I've been on the committee for 20 years, and a lot has changed in a lot of ways, including in transportation. Starting to see a lot of these transit agencies look for ways to introduce and integrate electric buses into their fleets, and so it's very new to us to do that in Washington State. We've got a few municipalities in my area who are looking at electric buses. One has already introduced electric buses. Another one is looking at a feasibility study. And so for me, this is a field trip so I can learn a little bit more and do a better job. And David Trone's helped me do that.
County Council members and the County Executive congratulated and recognized 15-year-old Lauren Young from Middletown High School for her achievement in winning first place in the 2019 National Marbles Championship before the March 3rd Council meeting. Young recently was a guest of County Executive Jan Gardner's Community Conversations talk show, where Executive Gardner interviewed Young on her journey to becoming the 2019 National Marbles Champion. Young competed against more than 20 boys and girls at the National Championship last June in Wildwood, New Jersey, where she became the first place winner. Players came from all around the country to compete in the 5-day-long tournament. Each player at the tournament demonstrated high skill levels in the game of ringer. Players who made it to the championship first had to qualify to enter the tournament by winning first or second place at their local marble tournament division. Young has been playing marbles for 7 years, and her love for the game isn't going to stop anytime soon, as she said she will be coaching marbles for the Frederick County Knucklers.